Coming to you as we just came back from Electric Ladyland.
Electric Ladyland, what a nice place.
Remembrance of one of our brothers.
We'll talk about that in just a little bit.
What are we going to talk about today?
Hey, welcome
it's
to
the DhuffandNastyShow, Show, by the way.
It certainly
wow.
is.
Like I said, Electric Ladyland.
I forgot to tell them who it was. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
All right, nice to see you.
A little chilly outside.
Yeah, it's always chilly outside. It's beautiful and chilly.
If it's beautiful, it's nice. That means it's warm.
Well,
it's
we'll tell you what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the NFL a little bit. We're going to recap that. We're going to talk about
some riding dirty.
We got the riding dirty section today. We got the Major League Baseball coming up. A little bit of horse racing talk. A little golf. They started out in Pebble Beach earlier today. Oops, there was a tiger sighting. And then we're going to end it up with some college basketball, a lot of stuff going on this weekend. So
a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah, so they to start out, they announced the draft order in the NFL.
Draft order.
What was that? Run that off to me there, D.
Colts, Rams, Vikings, Browns, and Bucks.
Wow, Andrew Luck's the number one for sure, isn't he?
Yes.
Right,
so okay, you've got
leave it at that.
You got here's a couple players. Who's the number 2 pick?
Okay.
You are the Rams.
Okay.
This is a $7 million question right now.
Give me three of them and I'll tell you who to take.
Matt Khalil, offensive tackle for USC, the big hoss dude.
Protection for Stafford.
Yep. Quentin, no, that's the Rams. Stafford.
What am I talking?
Quentin Coples. Yeah, he's already playing.
Electric Ladyland.
Electric Ladyland. Quentin Coples, defensive end from North Carolina. Robert Griffin, the quarterback for Baylor. Do you take Bradford out?
I'm taking the tackle.
Or do you take Trent Richardson?
I'm taking the tackle to protect
Bradford.
I think Bradford with some protection can actually be a pretty good NFL.
That's why Khalil will be the number 2 pick. That's who I would think.
On a local home front note here, the Steelers decided that they're going to get Todd Haley to be their offensive coordinator. What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's a good hire.
You think it's a good hire?
He was a good offensive coordinator before he was with.
He was a good offensive coordinator, and he was the offensive coordinator when they were in the Super Bowl against Pittsburgh last time. So,
and if he has Matt Castle this year, that defense, the first 4 games they didn't have an offense.
That's true.
They lost their quarterback and their running back.
They lost Charles earlier in the season, so
and they lost Castle. And they still almost won the division.
Where's Peyton going this year? Lots of talk out there. Speaking of Arizona, I think that's the best fit for Peyton. Larry Fitzgerald.
They're saying
out there in the nice weather. Larry Fitzgerald running around.
They said Dolphins.
Early dual set.
They said Dolphins, then the Redskins, then the Jets.
He's got a running game with the Dolphins. Beanie Wells stays healthy. He's got a running game with Arizona.
And
Beanie Wells
the Dolphins' defense is a pretty good defense. You put Peyton Manning out there running the clock, and that defense isn't. They're not worn down in the fourth quarter.
The thing is
that could be a huge difference for the Dolphins.
Peyton's got no mobility, and we still don't know. He's still a bit of a risk.
Yeah.
He's still a bit of a risk.
But somebody's going to take it.
And on the Electric Ladyland note, we want to bid farewell.
Ricky, enjoy studying abroad. But I'm sure I'll see you September 1st out of your retirement playing for somebody.
You think it's a ploy? But now Ricky gets to go to the beach and just do what he does so well. just relax.
Kind of like that,
Ricky.
When he had that interview and he's like just burnt out of his head, sitting there like, oh,
he's
life.
Like, well, I'll play football.
I might go back. I owe a lot of money.
And leading into partying.
Yeah.
What's going on out in Denver?
Because you got me riding dirty. Because you got me riding dirty. Because you got me riding dirty. No, Sean Moreno. He's doing the Josh Hamilton.
Why can these why can't they find people to drive them around?
I don't understand if you're with somebody.
You gotta have a posse.
He wasn't by himself, so who let him drive?
Yes, and
it's like, dude, here, we'll call a cab. Go get City Scoot.
The Texas Rangers have decided the management they're going to sponsor Josh Hamilton because apparently Josh can't stop drinking.
Yes. No, he had a guy.
He did have a guy.
Last year, that guy took a job as a bench coach for another team, and they didn't fill the spot.
Didn't get another sponsor?
Yeah. So he didn't have a sponsor for 2 weeks, and he was drinking already.
Wow. And the Rangers were talking about getting Prince Fielder, and now that they're not getting Prince Fielder, they don't have, he went to Detroit. Are you upset because you didn't take the chance on a franchise player?
I think Josh Hamilton's probably going to rededicate himself to baseball, and he's going to have probably a pretty good year.
Is he your first #1 pick in the fantasy draft this year?
Depends on my spot.
We just re-upped, so we're in at least one league, and then we'll probably do that Vegas league too.
Fantasy baseball coming.
What about the Gronk boogie away?
He's doing the boogie?
Well, that's about how good his moves were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
He looked great on that ankle.
Wow. Yeah, really. Like,
that high ankle sprain was gone.
That was the story all week leading up to the.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what. But these.
Yeah, he was really hurt.
In his defense, though, these parties are usually prearranged before the Super Bowl.
You don't have to dance.
You don't have to dance. You don't have to dance.
I bet most of the teammates were probably sitting at the bar watching it, like, what's he doing?
Especially after all the focus it had for 2 weeks leading up to the game. But anyway, that's our ride dirty section for you. We can probably also put Ricky Williams in to the riding dirty section from the past.
Was he?
Yeah, he was riding dirty.
Well, he was riding dirty, but then he quit and he just did his own thing.
What's happening in Major League Baseball, D-Huff?
Well, I'm going to go straight off the Gronk dancing, because I bet you Clayton Kershaw, Emilio Bonifacio, and Anibal Sanchez. They're dancing too.
Elvis Andrus is dancing as well.
Elvis Andrus. He's a great _2 hitter. A lot of speed at the top of the lineup, and he's a great defensive shortstop.
I tell you what, the Rangers will be back this year if their pitching can hold up. And we're going to do in the weeks to come. We're going to have previews of all the teams, all the lineups, fantasy breakdowns, position breakdowns. We're going to get all that in the.
Well, your boy Kershaw got paid a little bit,
but he gets 2 years for $19 million.
That's
half the money. Half the money that Lincecum just got penned for, and they had a lateral season. I mean,
the Dodgers don't even have any money.
They don't have any money. There you go. That's like
if I was Kershaw, I'd have been like, no, we'll do a 1-year deal because somebody's buying the team, and next year that guy's going to pay my ass.
His agent should have been on that. Good call, D-Huff. His agent should have been on that. Anibal Sanchez, they give him an $8 million contract. If he stays healthy, that's a good investment.
It is. Bonifacio is a fast.
We'll see. Bonifacio's nice.
He's the guy who had the 40-game history last year.
He can play the outfield. He can play at second. He can play at third. He can play at first.
He could catch. He could catch. He could probably come in and throw. Yeah, that guy.
Anyway.
You have a lot of different options with him. One of our favorite parts of the show now. It's the ponies.
Oh my goodness. And
getting ready to watch
how
it
excited I am to be going down to Gulfstream in a couple of weeks, a week and a half actually.
Gulfstream
Park. I'm going to go down there and check out the
first Saturday in May.
Youth stakes. We're getting a little prep for the Derby. I watched Alpha and Union Rags. They both ran recently. They both lights out, looking good. Algorithms looking good. Romans is sending out Shackelford to run in the Don.
Yeah.
The Don Handicap on Saturday. Algorithms, you like that horse, don't you?
I do like that horse. He was running well. Talk about the Future Pulse. It just came out. The Kentucky Future Pulse.
Down there in Florida. And
what's the Future Polls for?
The Future Polls are out. They the 9 to 5
Kentucky Derby wagering for all you people.
You got 3 polls, 3 opportunities to wager on a horse. Get the money ahead of time, and get the money in ahead of time at a good odd, and it locks in at that. If the horse makes it to the race and happens to win, you get a big payoff. So the polls are out. The field is a 9 to 5 favorite in this, which is about what it is every year. It's usually about 3 to 1.
What's the field?
The field is all the other horses. They'll be
so they'll have a select.
They'll be like top 10, 15 horses. Only 17, 18 to 20. There's been 22.
20's the most.
There's been 22. They did it once, and then. Am I wrong about that? I could be wrong about that.
They only have 20 starting games.
There's usually like 15 or 16 betting interests that have their own odd number, and then the field's the rest of the horses that could get in between now and then. Horses that jump up and surprise you.
I just wanted to educate the people.
Absolutely.
Might as well give them the information.
That's what you need, my friend. That's what you get here on the DhuffandNastyShow.
We'll show you how to read the book too.
We'll dissect all that real soon as well. I'll get you a couple winners.
So how many nominations are the Triple Crown this year?
This year's more than it's been in the years. It's 300. There was almost 400 nominations.
How much money is that? Do they have to put up? It's either $100,000 or $1 million.
It's 100. I don't know for sure. I know that's about 100,000.
I heard it was
it's not.
So it's $100,000 a horse.
Each horse owner can send a nomination in for their horse to get chosen and then they have to have earnings.
Okay, so they have to pay $100,000
just to be considered.
So 398 people paid $100,000.
You're the pitcher that came over from Asia.
Yeah.
Same idea.
Okay,
so
but that's
all the owners.
So 398 people paid $100,000.
If that's what it is, I'm not certain of what the fee is, but there's a nomination.
Who gets that money?
The horse racing.
Horse racing?
The Triple Crown Series, the Triple Crown Series.
Wow,
because that's like
$40 million.
Yeah, all the corporate advertising that goes with the Triple Crown.
Just to start, there's $40 million on the front.
Well, we're gonna skip to right to college basketball here. Check out what that's going on because the horse racing we got.
What a week!
We got plenty more to come. Big week in college.
What
basketball.
about the U of L game we just covered the other night?
Yeah, we went down to the Home Center and that game they blew them out. I bet
one person said they blew them out.
I think that was the D Huff and Nasty influence that they went down there and boom.
Yeah.
We interviewed a couple people that thought they were going to blow them out.
One person.
Joshua Singer.
Joshua. Props to Josh. he said emphatically, we're going to blow them out.
Yep. So we. What else?
The next night,
UK kills Florida.
UK just bomb squatted Florida. Anthony Davis.
Man, they're looking good. Kentucky. I'm telling you.
When you got
okay, so let me ask you a question.
You got 8-foot wingspan, and you're 7 foot tall. You can cover a lot of space.
He's like playing badminton. It's like badminton out there.
He's swatting flies.
All right, let me ask you a quick question. And
sure.
We got to get to getting here.
Sure.
Besides Kentucky, who is consensus on #1 team in the country, who's the next best basketball team in the country?
Syracuse right now.
You think it's the E10? I like it. I like your style. Do you?
I do. I've watched a lot
of. They didn't.
Well, you know, I watch almost every game that's on TV.
Right. They just. Yes, I wish. Must be nice. No, I really shouldn't.
D-Huff Sports Lounge. If you ever get invited, better come on.
Yes. Don't miss up on an opportunity at the Sports Lounge.
The NCAA tournament and Sports Lounge will be. Yeah. We may be coming from the Sports Lounge for the NCAA tournament.
Maybe so.
No, definitely so.
U of L goes to Virginia, West Virginia.
U of L, UK at Vandy Saturday night. That's going to be an interesting game.
We'll see.
Vandy at home with the benches and the end zones
UK's too
causes a problem for the freshmen because they never played there before.
UK's too good.
Saturday, how bad does Syracuse beat UConn now?
They might beat up on them because Boeheim was talking smack about the team the other night on TV. He went out there and disrespected, said it was the worst performance the team's had all year. And
the Syracuse team?
Oh yeah, Boeheim.
Because Georgetown?
Don't sleep on Jim Boeheim. He's one of the best coaches of all time. They will come out.
UConn's coming off a blowout loss to
you watch.
House Divided.
No, it's done. It's done. Memphis is going to the Big East and another.
Memphis is going to the Big East.
Duke hits the big buzzer beater. You've heard all about that.
Austin Rivers. What a game.
Boom.
Got a couple quick top 20 games. Michigan State at Ohio State.
There you go.
Baylor at Mizzou. Baylor coming off that loss. Mizzou tough at home. #4 in the country.
Mizzou's real tough.
Baylor gets blown out again.
They're just like they're just falling.
They got a lot of holes. They don't play together.
A lot of hype. So.
Virginia at North Carolina.
Top 5 still the same.
Top 5's the same.
Top 5, no changes.
There's no changes. Well, there will be next week because North Carolina just got bomb squatted by Austin Rivers.
Look for us down at the Yum Center on Monday night. The D Huff and Nasty Show will be down there doing some field interviews, seeing what y'all think about the Syracuse U of L game. Which should be a good one at home. It always is. Syracuse always. And then a quick golf note. We just checked on what's the board say over there? Nick
Watney's 7 under. Dustin Johnson is 6
Where's
under.
Where's Tiger at?
Dustin Johnson's 6 under through 7. Wow. Tiger Woods is 1 under through 6.
I'd have a 4-hour erection that wouldn't go away.
Yeah, you'd shoot 12 over the rest of the round. I was 6 under though.
All right, we got to get out of here. Thanks for watching the D Huff and Nasty Show.
See you all Monday.
We'll see you now.
Have a great weekend. Yes. Happy birthday, brother. Yeah, time for it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Little Pebble Beach action. Woo. Dee 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 dee.